worked with me. She's getting her master's degree, and she has come in and helped me with technology. Y'all know I struggle with technology. She's taught me a couple of things on her e-class pages that really the newer teachers all are really good at and do it every day, but I don't. And I want you to look at a couple of things that she's made it easier for you. So the first thing that she's done is, do you know how we normally have to go? Table of contents, find the week, which is November 13th. Then I have to tell you to go to Monday's date, the 13th. Click on it, and then click on the lesson. That's about 8 or 9 steps. But look what Miss Harvey has showed me how to do. And I'm so excited to be able to use this in the classroom. It also saves us a lot of time. So on your main Earth Science page, you don't even have to go look for your, a lesson today. It's got today's agenda, and then down below, it's got here, look at this, fancy little picture, inheritance lesson for 11-13, right on the front of the page. So I'm really appreciative because it really saves us time. I don't have to go computer to computer to help you. Jasmine, do you have your computer? Let's get it open for me on your e-class page. Thank you. All right, so if you'll, when you get on your e-class page, you don't have to just click right on, everybody with me? Click on the inheritance lesson for 11-13. So go to your e-class pages, go to your e-class page for life science. And while everybody's getting there, I'm going to go over our learning objective for today. Look at this. Right on the main page, we have our 3 tasks we're doing. All right? So today's agenda, the learning objective is, I can obtain, evaluate, and communicate information to explain how organisms reproduce either sexually or asexually and transfer genetic information to determine the traits of the offspring. So one of the new things that Ms. Harvey has helped me with that I've put up on the screen is we've got to answer a Padlet. Does anybody use Padlets in any of your other classes?
No.
Oh, well then maybe I am ahead a little bit. I like it. You're going to see this more as you get into high school and as we go on because technology is going. So if you will pick on that first one, task 1, answer the Padlet. So are you into your life science page? It's coming up. Okay, and then click on the first task right here, first task. You want to click the first task. So click on the first task. Now you can, the question of the day, boys and girls, we've been talking about inheritance. What is inheritance? And what does that word mean? What does that word mean? I'm going to give you a chance on your own to think about that. And if you're not sure, thanks. So this is really cool. This is what they call a Padlet. So now you can click on the plus button, right? Click on the plus button, and it will give you the opportunity to write your answer. Please put your name at the bottom or at the top so I know who's answering. It says what? So write something. You start typing. Yeah, start typing your name. Put Josue. Okay? Then come down and write something. So what do you think inheritance is? Now this is the first time we've used Padlet.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
Is it this one?
What? Overview, characteristic. Yes, you. Look at you Googling the answer. All right, but now I want you to understand it. Good job, Josue. Went out there and used his internet and pulled up that answer. What is inheritance? Does anybody have a question about what inheritance is? Hold on, this one.
What is for?
What's it for? Before you answer that, because you looked it up, does anybody have no clue what inheritance is?
No.
Anybody?
Inheritance is like if you got born and you take some parts from your parents and some parts from your parents.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly right. So let me give you some blue bucks. We have school scores, and that's good. So I think of inheritance, first thing I is inheriting money. You usually inherit money from an relative. Yes, sir. So you hit the add button. And then you can type in your thing. Yes, you can submit. So, like Alejandro put, it's when you get traits from your parents. Good. Get traits from your parents. So Josue said the capability of one class to acquire properties and characteristics from another class. So I'm going to go back to the first thing I thought of inheritance, not thinking science is you inherit money, right? So, but what do we call it? It's called an Ed puzzle. This is fantastic. We're going to answer questions at the end of each segment of the video. And I think this is a really good, ask some good questions. And I have a combination of characteristics, properties, traits, or features. I'm glad y'all picked up on traits. We haven't really talked about property and specifically features today. What? It's not working. You don't need to, you really don't need to click on this. We're watching this as a group, so that's fine. Properties, traits, and characteristics. All right, let's continue. We're going to pick traits as our answer. Let's see how we did. Yes, we got 100. Everybody got it right.
Yeah.
Each of us have.
Height.
Please, George.
Others are less visible, like asthma, musical talent, and disease risk. Some traits are inherited, and some are shaped by the environment.
All right, so some traits are inherited and others come from just the way we are, the environment, or siblings. We haven't talked a lot about this, but what did they just say? That what can affect our traits? Just the way we are, the environment, or our siblings. What else can affect?
The first one.
It's actually just the way we are now. It's actually the environment. Let's rewatch that. I want y'all to pay attention because it's giving good information.
Others are less visible, like asthma, musical talent, and disease risk. Some traits are inherited, and some are shaped by the environment.
Shaped by the environment. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. I like this. I'm going to have to find some more of these Ed puzzles. All right, so the environment. Y'all think that's right?
Yeah.
Let's submit it. Yes, we got 100%. Let's continue. And I'm going to give you a handout. Before you start filling it out, I want us to walk through this gizmo. Let me click on here. Don't start writing yet, but I'll click on it. I need y'all all there. And then go to the inheritance gizmo. All right there on the front page, which is wonderful. And sign in. So you have to do a login. I'm hoping that your login will work. If not, we're going to do it as a class. I told you we're just doing Gizmo for the first time, and we may have to do some work. But try logging in with your normal login. I know I can get in here, and I hope y'all can get in so y'all can play with it. I want y'all to be able to play on Gizmo. Let me know if you're in.
I do this.
Well, wait, that's why I said don't get started. I'm getting ready to hand the handout, but I don't want you writing on this yet. I'm going to lay it face down. Well, you can look at it, but I've already chosen our path, and I want to work through this gizmo together. We've not done a lot of gizmos. And hold on, Chris, I'm trying to get the paper as fast as I can. There you go. So I'm going to give you a handout. We're going to start. This is an interesting gizmo because you can go in and play and change the traits for yourself. And here you go, gentlemen. And you can change the traits for yourself here, Miss Jane. It does not work when you try to log in. Did you get in? You got in, Jasmine. Try using your regular login. It should work. If not, we'll have to work on this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to launch the gizmo. Once you get in, did you launch your gizmo, Jasmine? So launch your gizmo. Now, on our sheet of paper, we're going to create our own alien. And I'm going to walk you through, where's my sheet? I'm going to walk you through what I put in, and then you can take an opportunity after we finish and do one on your own, okay? I was going to have us all do, but let's work together through this. So the first parent, we're creating parents, right? So the first parent, I put as, you have a choice of body types of, all right, why is this not working?
Create the alien.
What? Oh, excuse me. Create the alien up top here. So we create the alien. I just didn't read the directions. And then our first choice is that if they're going to have a body for parent one, it's thin, thick. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. It's thin, medium, or thick. And I chose thick for parent one. All right? Skin color. Do you see how I'm going across the page? I put blue for skin color of parent one. Blue for skin color for parent one. I put straight antenna for parent one. I've already got that. And tattoo, I put mom because I was curious what mom tattoo is. You see the M on there? This is the mom tattoo. But I want you to follow through because I need to show you the offspring too. So then what I do, all I have to do is slide the alien over. Look at this, I'm sliding it for parent one. You see that? Now my parent two, I'm going to go through quickly, Chris, but you're going to be able to play with this in a minute. Were you able to log on the Gizmo?
Yeah.
Good. I said the parent two is thin. Oh, create alien. And then you have thin. Not thick. Thin. And then I said they were green. The antenna was curly. And I said the tattoo was triangle. I don't know where they got triangle from, but we did triangle. So we got a little triangle on this. And then we're going to slide the parent over. Now this is really cool. This is very exciting. Look, we're going to reproduce. Are y'all ready to reproduce?
Wait, what?
Yeah, do it.
We're going to click the reproduce. Watch it, and everybody got to watch this. Now watch this. Watch it as it reproduces. An egg's going to show up in the nest and then open. Look at this. Is that fun? It's just fun. But let's look at the offspring. So now I can go through and I can look at the body type for my offspring. Y'all see on your sheet?
Yeah.
So we're creating our offspring came out to be medium. They came out to be medium. Henry, do you see on here? Offspring came out to be medium. So I'm writing medium. And then they said, what's the skin color? What's the skin color, boys and girls? For the offspring. What color is this one right here, Chris? Blue. So it's blue. And the antenna, is it curly or straight? It looks straight to me, doesn't it? I put curly on my sheet, but it's straight. It actually puts straight. And then which tattoo came out? The triangle or the mom? What kind of tattoo do we have? We have circles. We have no tattoo. Actually, yes. Because our choices are, so there's no tattoo, right? All right, so the next question down, just follow along. It says, does parent over, drag the parent one over and press the reproduce. We reproduce. What?
All right. So, as we are wrapping it up, how do you think that lesson went?
Oh my gosh, Miss Harvey, that was just wonderful help. A lot of teachers use these softwares, and it's usually the younger teachers. But that really, I thought it was a very engaging lesson. I thought it was very helpful. It goes right along. We're having a test on Wednesday, and it kind of covered everything in an actual hands-on lesson. I like the fact that they were able to just go to the beginning of their homepage, and it's right there. Just very helpful. I can't thank you enough. If your program's doing this across the state, doing this, that's wonderful because it's just helpful to teachers, especially as older teachers.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
I do want to ask you, what are some things that you think we could have done differently that might have helped it in the future? Things to adjust for
I
the
wish you
future.
could spend a week with me to where I can use it in every day. Of course you can't because you're teaching yourself. But I just think it was very helpful to take the time. We don't have that in the school level. They'll teach us in a class, send us on our way. I've got 20 other things going on, but you sat down with me. We walked through. Matter of fact, before this lesson, we sat down and talked about each of the programs that you use. You were very patient in saying, okay, this is what you need to do. This is how you set the page up. This is how you do set up the the Padlet. This is how you set up a gizmo for the students. I didn't anticipate, I guess, that all the kids were not able to log in, and that's just probably a class issue that I need to work with the school.
Well, and I think even a gizmo issue and something that it'd be something you want to talk to your ITI coach about.
Right, and the Padlet was very helpful. The Padlet was good because it gave responses. I was telling the kids that we can take any topic and use the Padlet, which is wonderful. So,
Yeah.
but thank you very much, and I wish you well in your program.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.